Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Penultimate Conquest podcast, where we talk everything about. God damn it, I did it again. Where we talk about everything to do with the video games industry. Today's topic is going to be next gen prices and that crazy stuff, all that lingo and mumbo jumbo. Today, I have with me Ryan,
Hey.
Nick,
Splinter Cell should not be on the Oculus.
and is it on the Oculus?
Yep.
Just got announced
Exclusive.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. And Vincent.
Sure.
Let's just get into it. PS5 or Xbox Series X/X. Ryan,
Yes.
which is your day one?
My day one buy, hands down, no questions asked, is the PS5.
That's right.
For one reason and one reason only. It's launching with games that are brand new and ready to be played. Not cool. Games Pass, hundreds of games. Out of those hundreds of games, I've played a majority of them. I want some new shit. I want that next gen shit. What they showed off today, especially with Demon Souls, that's that next gen goodness. I want day one. I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay. Nick, day one buy. PS5 or Xbox Series S or X.
Hands down, without a doubt, 100% Xbox Series X.
Oh, man.
Why? Because Game Pass, 100 and plus games, $15 a month. If you get the all access, $35 a month, 20 for 2 years, Game Pass free included with that price. Cyberpunk looking the best it will be looking on a console day one. Please. But
Has that been confirmed that it's going to look the best on an Xbox?
on a console, of course, it's a
Xbox is
system.
more powerful.
Yes.
Huh. I didn't know that.
It's got more teraflops.
I mean, I knew that it was more
Mumbo
powerful, but
jumbo.
I didn't know that it was going to look better on Series X.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be
console's
super
the best
noticeable.
looking version.
Probably not.
So, you got one game, Nick, to play for a good 8.
Oh no. Did you not hear when I said Game Pass?
Yeah, but like, what games are you going to play on Game Pass?
I don't know. I have a choice of 100 plus games, like Ryan mentioned.
Yeah,
Also,
but are they new games?
there's going to be some new games there. 100 games. I haven't played any of them, so the games that I have not played are new, according to me.
That's a cop out, but I'll accept it.
I'm a glass half glass. Wait.
You
Don't
don't-
act like it.
Nobody help him with this. Nobody help him with this. Which one is it?
Glass half full type of guy.
Bad. It's a glass half empty type of guy that you want to be.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Well.
Vincent, PS5 or Xbox Series S or X?
I try
one
so hard not to be a Sony pony, but like they speak to me. They got my money.
Wait. I'm sorry. You try so hard not to be a Sony pony?
Because it's just a cliche. It's like, all right, cool. I bought every other PlayStation. I'm gonna be like, no, Sony can't tell me what to do. I'm my own independent gamer, and then they just give me the stuff they want.
No. That's when you saddle on up, boy.
Vinny, you literally have a podcast called the PlayStation Plus Podcast.
I know, and I love PlayStation, but like, they just know how they already knew going into this that they had my money, and this is just doubling down that like, yeah, it's well worth it.
Okay. And of course, for me, I'm sorry to say this, Nick, but PS5 day one launch. Actually, pre-orders start tomorrow, so who knows? Maybe tomorrow.
You know what? If I'm able to walk into that GameStop tomorrow morning after work and I am able to get a pre-order, I'll have it for you.
What time do you have it at work? What time do you get out of work?
Thursdays, I'm usually out 11:30, 12 in the afternoon.
Oh, okay.
So, like I said, there's a good chance if GameStop is one of the retailers too scared to announce what retailers they're gonna open pre-orders for.
The question is how I know how I could get the money to you. How would I get my PS5?
You're gonna have to walk.
All the way to where? Texas?
Tejas. Texas.
No fucking way.
Now we'll figure that out off camera.
A road trip to the middle. We find a meeting ground, Memphis.
I don't know if Memphis is the middle ground, but okay.
New
We'll
York.
figure. Yeah, we'll figure something out. Second question: will you be buying the opposite console? Not the opposite console, the opposing console. Ryan, let's start off with you.
At this moment in time, I would buy a second Switch over an Xbox at the moment.
Oh my
God.
That's the most hottest take I've ever heard in my whole entire life.
I don't know. I can't agree with that.
Wow.
Oh, I know it's hot. I know it's scolding, but Xbox has done nothing in the past month. They had me. If you remember our first podcast, they had me so hyped. So hyped. I was on that Halo train. I was on that train, and they haven't done anything to back it up. Like, cool. You got your small console that's $300. Sweet. It's not 4K, so I don't care.
Which is kind of upsetting. I was really hoping that they
Like if you could have made that stream box 4K, that would have been a day one buy for me. But it not being 4K, I don't care. I have a 4K TV. I want 4K. Now, if I got a second Switch, I could always keep one docked and then have one with me at all times.
correct, but
Plan.
you won't be able to play the game simultaneously. Like if it's downloaded, you'd only be able to.
That's
download it
true.
once. Yeah.
But I always buy my Switch games on console. I always buy the little cartridges.
Okay. You would have to switch out each MasterCard, each memory card.
It's fine. I owned like 7 freaking 3DSs. I can live that life.
Okay. All right. Nick.
But what I'm saying at the end of the day is
No,
they just dropped the ball. Xbox just dropped it. They were running so well, and PlayStation was showing nothing, and they had such a lead. They fumbled and just kept fumbling and kicked the ball all the way to the other end zone.
Yeah.
And it was sad to watch. Let's let Nick talk now.
Nick,
Oh,
will
man.
you be buying the? Well, you already said that. If you let's hypothetically speaking,
Mhm.
will you be buying the PS5 if you don't get a pre-order tomorrow?
No, because Sony has not shown anything or given me any reason to buy a PS5 because I was, like I said, me specifically, because like I was mentioning before, I was going into this conference ready to pre-order, ready to do all that, and then I came out of that conference without any reason to buy one because Miles Morales is coming for the PS4 and whatever other games they have. Looks like they're all coming to the PS4. So what's the point of buying a PS5 right now? So I'm going to the Series X, getting Cyberpunk, getting that 4K, and that's all I need right now.
But the question I have to you is that you said that. What's the point of getting a Series X?
A Series X.
Because it's cheap. Because I can trade in my Xbox and I can get $200 off, making a total of $300, and then doing that all access, paying $35 a month for a new console that I can use for years to come. It's a good option for me.
Okay. Because that GameStop, you mentioned that. You haven't had the PlayStation price till today. What if an awesome PlayStation trade-in comes up?
I'm glad you said that. I don't know. Maybe.
Because I could see that same deal coming up with PlayStation.
See, that's the other thing though, because it's very interesting that you said that because now that I'm thinking about it, if there is like a $200 trade-in deal, I would go for the PS5 digital, and I would obviously get the the PS Plus subscription, whatever it's called. Because
PlayStation.
the only reason why I don't want to let go of the system is because it is a physical and all my games are physical. But if you're saying I can subscribe to a subscription where I can play those games I have on my shelf digitally, then yeah, I would probably go for that. But I don't need a PS5 right now. I don't want one. I honestly don't want one. Like I said, like I'm gonna walk into a store tomorrow and see if I can get a pre-order. If I can't, it's whatever. I'll live. But if I can, then that's another situation. I have to get with Ruben.
It's been with it. Well, it's been since Friday. So I'd say 5 days. 5 days. In 5 days, you flip flop.
I have. I would agree. Like I just said, I went into this conference ready to pre-order. I think my fiance had asked me last night, which one do you want? I said the PS5 because I don't need the Series X, but it flip-flopped.
Okay. All right. Vinny.
I'm sorry, let me continue just a little bit longer. I've been an Xbox person all my life. Yeah, I've got the PlayStation consoles later into the generation cycle, but I don't think I've ever gotten one at launch. Now that I think about it, so I'm okay with just continuing that process. Yeah.
Hold on, give me a sec. My computer froze.
I see you.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Vinny, will you be buying the opposing console?
I really want to, but not with the current setup they have.
Okay.
I'll get into more specifics in a bit, but yeah, just right now, the X or the S, neither of them interest me. Meanwhile, for PS5, like I always view it as an investment. So it's one of those things like I'm not playing God of War at launch, but eventually, even if it's not next year or 2 years, I am playing God of War 2 on that thing. I am playing Last of Us 3. So I know there's enough even in the future to justify the purchase. But with the Series X, it just isn't there yet.
Wow. It's so weird how we all have different standpoints.
I mean, it's just you that it's different. Which is
whatever.
It's okay. It's all right.
Yes.
You know, like I have you on here for a reason, and I like that you have opposing views.
It would be a boring show if everybody just agreed.
I don't know about boring, but it would be a show, you know?
All hot takes are what brings us together.
Hot take. I would rather buy a Switch than an Xbox right
That's
now.
the hottest take.
No. Yeah, two Switches.
Yeah. Ugh,
I don't.
man.
Well,
Jeez.
okay. So now let me bring up this question to you. If Nintendo came out tomorrow, which they do have direct,
They do.
Yes, I have a Direct Mini. Can't wait.
if they say Switch Pro coming out, not this year, but next year, I would say June. Let's just push it to June 2020.
It's a day one buy.
Are you
I
buying?
mean, anything Nintendo, I'll be honest here. Anything Nintendo puts out first party, I am a day one buyer of. They know me. Like the way he said, PlayStation, they have my money, they have my wallet. That's me with Nintendo. It's just, it reminds you of my childhood. Here's my money, Nintendo. Jolly day. I'll see you later.
Now, it's interesting that you said that because I would classify myself as a Nintendo fan more than Sony or Microsoft, just because that's the first, I would say, console or the first thing I bought video game wise was a Game Boy Color, and not me personally, but the first thing that I got as video game was a Game Boy Color. So I would say anything that Nintendo has, if a Nintendo said tomorrow, hey, Switch Pro is coming, more details soon, fuck Xbox. All right, I was gonna get the Series S, but if they say yeah, the rumors are true, Switch Pro is coming out next year, it's not happening. I'm sorry, Microsoft. It is what it is. Nick, I'm sorry. Like again,
I'm just surprised. I'm just surprised that you're willing to turn down one of the best deals in video game history with the All Access program, Xbox Series X, including the 2 years of Xbox Game Pass for $25 a month.
Nobody said anything about turning it down.
But you're saying fuck Xbox.
I have a PC.
Yeah, here's the thing. I have
touche.
I have a monster rig right now.
Okay. You win.
I'm in the process of upgrading my PC. So if I wanted to play an Xbox game, I would just play it on the PC.
If I had a great PC instead of the shitty laptop, I would also not even be looking at Xbox. But
how about this? Instead of you wasting your money on an Xbox Series X, just put it towards a computer.
I'm wasting $300. $300 is not gonna get me a good PC. I saw this freaking new gamer car that got announced. I don't even know what the hell how you say it.
Gamer car? Gamer car?
$600, $1,500 for the I don't even know what. No, I don't need no gamer chip or whatever though.
It's a graphics card, sir.
Graphics card.
Gamer card. I needed that. Thank you for that.
Yeah, no problem.
Clip it, boys.
Yeah. Do I want a Series X? Absolutely not. That thing looks hideous, and I hate the design of it.
GameStop is taking pre-orders right now. Looks like
for PS4, PS5,
PS5.
Shit.
How about we end this so I can run over? How about I do this? Let me make a phone call to my local.
I'm gonna also make one.
Okay.
Let me go first.
We'll be back. Okay, and we're back. We all had to run out and do some pre-orders because GameStop went live.
Breaking. DualSense, same price, $699.
Yeah.
Nice.
Pretty interesting, Yeah. So there's been a couple updates.
Huh.
Nick, do you have anything to say?
Man, I'm very excited for that Series X pre-order next week.
Really? That's what you gotta say? Huh. I saw that you have a GameStop receipt in the background. What's that?
How'd I get there?
I've been framed.
It's that time of the year, the time of the generation where you just need to go. Driving to GameStop, waiting in line, that feeling, you know what I'm talking about. I'm sure you guys
it's a rush. It's a rush.
I felt so many emotions.
Then getting that receipt, saying everything's fine, and then getting a phone call from GameStop after you leaving saying, "Hey, I wasn't supposed to do that, but you're cool. Your pre-order's
okay, because you didn't say that in the group chat. You just said they weren't.
I said it later, but
okay, all right.
They're still honoring that pre-order. But I was like, whoa, good. Maybe this is God saying I'm not allowed to get one.
Well, maybe this is God saying you were supposed to get one.
Now that I have it,
yeah,
I think I might have gotten the wrong one. But
well, I mean. I would run to GameStop now,
The only thing I see myself is maybe buying Demon Souls and not liking it, and I'm stuck with it,
I mean, you could buy Cyberpunk and play it on the right console.
That's Series X.
No, that's this console. Well, Spider-Man. Now you could definitely buy Spider-Man.
I'll get the $50 Miles Morales.
Yeah, I got the wrong one. The guy, I told him, I was like, "Listen, I want the Ultimate Edition." He's like, "All right, cool, got you," and put me down for the regular Miles Morales. I was like, "Fuck," but I'm sure I'm gonna have enough time to.
I'm sure you'll be able to get the right one.
Yeah, but he got me a little scared. He was like, "Hey, do you want to put any money down on the games?" And I was like, "Oh fuck, I didn't think this through. I just thought about the console," and then I was like, he gave me a list of the games.
I didn't have that issue since the console that I ordered doesn't allow this.
Yeah.
But man, he was really pushing the other version really hard. I was like, nah, man, I'm good.
Because the other version's what keeps his business open.
I know.
And that's what I was thinking. I was like, there's a reason why GameStop decided, fuck it, let's just do it now. Who's going to stop us, Yeah, because they wanted the money, so they can.
Any money,
Yeah, they needed the money. Vinny,
Yes.
did you go out and pre-order or no?
No, I just because
you're in
of
Canada.
just because of financial personal reasons, I'm gonna wait till my birthday because, like I said, it's in February. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping things have slowed down but like seeing all of you panic and run, I was like, fuck, maybe I should pre-order it just to be safe.
I mean,
I'm hoping it's gonna be better by February, but we'll see.
we hope.
Yes.
You never know. Some guy
Yep.
next to me, he was like, I'm pre-ordering too, just in case. Worst comes to worst, I could triple my money on eBay. And I was like, you son of a bitch. That's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I kind of like your idea, sir.
Yeah, I mean, Ryan, you got two, so
I got
for your
two.
brother.
But I got one for my brother.
I'm sorry for your brother. You know. Okay.
You can watch me play Demon's Souls. It's
Yeah,
fine.
that's exactly. It's fine. It's not a big deal. So I forgot where we were. Oh, we were arguing if we were going to get Switch. If Switch Nintendo comes out with Switch Pro announcement tomorrow.
They just need to shit or get off the pot.
Now,
Just because, well, see, for me personally, because what it is I lost my Switch this summer. And the obvious thing is just, all right, cool. Yeah, it's fine. The obvious thing is fine. I'll wait till Black Friday. I'll get it a deal. In the back of my mind, I am so worried that, like, the January Direct next year, then they're going to announce the Switch Pro. And then I'm going to have, like, wasted all my money.
that's funny that you think we're getting a January Direct next year.
Well, but you know what I mean. Just like I'm worried I'm gonna get a new replacement Switch, and then 2 months later they announce the Switch Pro.
Yeah, I have a feeling if that's the case, I would wait.
See, I didn't.
Because
Nintendo they have a
do you
bad
really
history
need a Switch
with...
right now?
No, like I said, I can wait the few months.
I would
like I
say
said-
buy the games that you want to buy. Super Mario 3D All Stars, I would definitely buy it.
Yeah, that is a very good
Pre-order
point.
sold out literally everywhere at the moment.
Well, I mean, you know, if he had the pre-order already.
Oh no, I'm just saying I can't believe that.
Yeah.
Pre-orders for All Stars are sold out across the board.
One place in England, franchise, I think. No, not a franchise, a chain had to cancel all their pre-orders because they had a limited amount and they sold too many. And I saw that, I felt so bad for people. But anyway, we're not here to talk about Nintendo.
No,
PS5.
well, we should be.
We should be. But it has been announced yet, so we don't know. I can't, you know. PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X or S.
Yeah, the Xbox One's what's going to pay for my PS5.
Nick, you have to agree this naming is a bit ridiculous.
Absolutely, yeah.
Xbox One S. Xbox
I agree on that.
One X. Yeah, like
I think we should have kept going with 360 and adding numbers to that.
361, 362, 363. You know,
No, like the 360. Then the
best one would have been 369.
the nice edition.
Get your head out of the gutters. It's just because 3 plus 3 plus 3, you know. Fuck guys. Yeah, I agree. I think they should have probably stuck with angles or degrees. 720 would have been nice. I mean, I don't really know where to go with this conversation anymore because I think
you can go, Vinny.
Well, I was gonna say I'm sitting on because again I know we're comparing. I'm sitting on one for the Xbox. So by all means, if you're ready to let me go, I'm there in the wings when you need me.
Okay. Wait, what do you mean? So you're
for the Series S. Sorry.
Okay.
I have some thoughts on the Series S.
Okay. So speak on those thoughts. Might as well.
Especially now, considering that we have the PlayStation digital price,
Yeah.
I don't understand who the S is for, and I think the S is an absolute disaster.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with not a disaster, but I just don't know
so
who
my
it's
thing-
marketing for.
Because you got to look at it this way: you can get the Series S for $299, but it's not 4K. It's only got 512 gigs, and it's only the disk drive. Or for the extra $100, again, you're not getting disk drive, but you're getting those 4K games. You're getting a terabyte of size. It's like for that extra money, it just makes more sense to get the PlayStation. And the reason I don't like
the Series S is only rocking 500 gigs for a full digital.
Correct.
I think it's 512, and so
512.
Holy shit! That's like
Anything more
4
than that,
games.
anything more than that, you need a expansion card,
which is $200 or so.
They haven't announced yet.
It's the console.
But
yes,
the number. Sorry, Vinny. Go ahead.
No, you go.
Well, I was just gonna say, the number floating around is $250 for an expansion card
for a 1 terabyte expansion.
Correct.
But yeah, that's my main thing. Is I cannot for me personally, the Series X is a great device because for $300, I'm not going to play a lot of Xbox games, so I don't need more than 5 games at a time. But for the average consumer, I don't understand why you just wouldn't go with the X, because at least with the X you have the added benefit of the disk drive. Like the Series X, you're locked to how you can consume your content. Compared to, again, like PlayStation, yes, you're still losing the disk drive for $100, but I feel it's not as big as a sacrifice compared to the X. Like I really don't understand who they're targeting with the S.
Now it's me that they're targeting with the S.
Mm-hmm.
I plan on, if I plan on getting the S, I'm probably going to get it and just do first party Xbox games.
Mm-hmm.
Just because.
I was about to say, I think we were getting there a little bit before all the launch stuff.
Yeah.
I was going to ask, can you not do Game Pass off of your phone and your PC?
I can't do off my phone because I have an iPhone.
But I mean, like in general, you can still run Game Pass off of your PC.
Yes. However,
so that's what I'm saying. You don't you could just have it all streamed to your PC.
Pretty much. But
so that's where I get confused. I don't know why you would spend the $299 when you could just put that towards a nice PC.
I was planning on upgrading my PC, and then the GameStop stuff happened, and I'm like, "Ooh, not anymore." So, my upgrade for my PC is pretty much redoing the whole thing, which is costing me around $1,000.
Wow!
And well, I mean, roughly $1,000 because the graphics card mostly, and
the game card.
Yeah, the game card. I was planning on getting the new one that Nick was talking about earlier.
Which one are we going for? 370?
I was going to go for the 370, but I might, depending on which one came out first. Well, which one I was able to get my hands on, I would have done the 380. Just because of that extra power.
Oh, I get you.
Yeah, but that's also depends on are the other older graphics cards coming down in price, because if that's the case, fuck that, I'm going to get the 2080 Super. But
a 2080 Ti Super is now selling for like $300 at the moment.
Really? Because I've tried looking for a 2080 Super and it's still at $500.
Every day they keep dropping closer and closer to release.
Well, that's good. So I might be doing that.
I am still in shock that I was able to pre-order a PS5 today.
Yeah, me too. Like, again, today doesn't feel real. It really doesn't.
These are the get hype gaming moments we live for.
What would have made today better is if I had that interview and I got the job, because now I can actually afford to pay off the PS5. But I did get a text from my girlfriend. She was like, "Hey, what's up? Still doing the podcast?" I was like, "No, I'm currently at GameStop pre-ordering the PS5." She's like, "What the fuck? I thought we were pre-ordering this. Like, I thought we were buying this together on Christmas." I was like, "That is still the plan, but just not at Christmas." Yeah, because they're not going to be any at Christmas. She was like, "Well, just communicate." And I was like, "Yeah, I know. I literally, like, this literally just happened 5 minutes ago."
This was a Hail Mary play.
Yeah, it really was. I was not expecting this today. They had said tomorrow, but GameStop.
Them posting like the things I keep seeing online where stores got 10 disc and 2 digitals.
Mm-hmm.
No way.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's what GameStops were getting.
10 discs and 2 digital?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because there's a line of at least 30 people at my GameStop. And
Well,
they're all waiting for the PS5.
20 of them are going to be real pissed.
And I got there and there were like 5 people ahead of me.
See, that's confusing, because if that's the case, then I mean, they weren't even supposed to let people pre-order them today, according to my store, the one that I went to. So I'm curious on how that's gonna. Maybe that'd be like a GameStop controversy that happens this weekend.
Which is why
GameStop has always done this kind of shit.
Yeah, because then they could say, "Hey, Sony, we need some more," and they
Sony's
got the money
like,
to prove it.
Then Sony's like, "We don't have any more. They're gone."
Well, yeah. I
They
don't
might
know.
be doing it on purpose. Yeah, GameStop might be doing that on purpose just to have more inventory.
Yeah. Yeah. So to get back to the Series S, I think that's probably the better play for me right now. After I give after this GameStop debacle, am I going to use the Xbox Series S a lot? Probably no, just for first party titles, and I'll probably be streaming those. And my monitor is not 4K, so that's pretty good. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Ryan, will you be buying the Series X or the Series S? Or none?
I will buy a Series X when whatever cool version of that console gets put out with Halo.
Oh, okay.
Like if there's a cool Halo collector's edition of that console that looks like something from Halo, yeah, I'll buy it.
I remember somebody saying, I don't know if it was in the group chat or on the podcast. I think it was John that said a Master Chief
Yeah, the helmet.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be pretty badass.
Or just even it in UNC colors and all the UNSCL colors and all that.
Yeah.
I'll get it then, but otherwise, I have a PC that is built to the teeth. So, like, I have Games Pass, and I was playing xCloud earlier today. I tried out xCloud.
Yeah.
And it's cool and all that, but it's not a reason for me to go out and buy a console.
Makes sense.
Because they don't have the games. PlayStation today proved they got the games. I think at the end of the day, that's it.
Yeah. You said it. That's pretty much it. Does anybody else have anything they want to talk about?
I just want to say that I might be in the for me, the PS5 is for exclusives, and the Xbox is for third party and obviously Microsoft exclusives. And I see y'all's point about Game Pass being available on PC and now on your phone. Like, if you have that option, then go for it. I mean, I don't see why you would even consider buying a console if you have that option, which is what Microsoft is trying to have people do. Is just let people subscribe to Game Pass and that's it. So, yeah.
Xbox is playing a completely different rodeo.
They're going for subscriptions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the people see that $300 price tag and they're all in on that. I mean, those are the people that do not have a gaming PC that can run 4K and all that. That's people like Madden people, Call of Duty people that just buy those games. Like they just want to get the Xbox Series X is the new generation, $300. I have all access, $25 a month. I would do that. I'm not gonna spend $400 on a digital. And I'm pretty sure those people who do get the PlayStation are maybe more hardcore gamers, and if not, they might actually switch over to Xbox because it is a cheaper version. I mean, in the end, we all win.
Yeah, but is it really a cheaper version? If you had put the same SSD in the Series S, it is the cheaper version still, but it's the less powered version as well.
See, yeah, but no, I do think he's right because again, it seems like the S is targeted for basically non-gamers, the people who own, like you were saying, only play COD and FIFA and one game a year. They're not gonna worry about that other stuff. So I can't see it being a good option for those people.
Yeah.
Like the only question for me is just like how big of the market really are those people?
And Microsoft is pushing Game Pass like to an extent to where like you can't hear Xbox without hearing Game Pass, and that's another reason why people will jump on that $300 price tag. Like, oh, I can get a $300 Xbox. I got the 100 plus games, all of Microsoft, all the Halos, and all the games that are on Game Pass. I think it's and now with EA Sports and all that EA Play or whatever it's called.
EA Play.
I mean, it's a good option in my opinion, and people will jump on that. And I think you guys are underestimating Xbox Series.
Well, yeah, for the average consumer, like they have a smorgasbord. Like again, a 15-year-old kid, you know, he is going to probably be all over Game Pass and EA Access and all that other stuff because he doesn't have the bank. So, no, I'm starting to see. Again, it's a very specific market, and like you said, they're playing two different games. It seems like Xbox is going off of just as many people as they can, and PlayStation is still the more old school, you know, just gamer. So I honestly think we're starting to get to a point where they can both have their own slice of the market without really cannibalizing the other.
Yeah. I would have to agree with that.
And again, it's I don't want to sound like a broken record, but it's the same thing. Like, yeah, you, Ruben, you and Ryan, you guys both have PCs, but they're not targeting you for the Series S. They might be targeting you for Game Pass, which both have, which is they already did their job. But they are targeting people who don't have $1,000 plus computer rigs, and then.
To be clear, I don't have $1,000 plus.
What? You know what I mean? I mean, the people who have computers. Who have gaming computers, they know, like us, they know what the video game market is trying to do, and they're not going to look at the Series S. They're not looking for the Series X. They're looking at Game Pass, which is what Microsoft is doing. And so, what the people who don't have computers, like for me, example, I don't have a computer. I don't plan on getting a $700 plus computer. I will go with my Xbox Series X, and then for the exclusives, I got the digital PS5. Sorry, so I'm happy with that, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to be in that same boat. Vice versa, also, people are going to be wanting the $500 PS5 or the $400 one, and they're going to look at that $300 Xbox that they can get the Game Pass and the exclusives on there. I feel like it's just going to be another switch to your PS4.
Yeah,
that's my opinion, and I think it's going to sell like crazy. And of course, again, you guys are not the target audience,
which I'm fine with. You know, I just I hope that Microsoft makes it in general. Not to say that they won't make it if they screw up this gen, but you know, I hope things work out for them in the end.
Yeah, they're desperate right now.
I think they really needed Halo. God damn, did they need Halo?
That would have sold hot. That would have sold many more
Like as much as you're like the 15-year-old kid with the Series S and all that and everything, it's cool and he has Game Pass and everything in these games, but he doesn't have that big game to like be like, this is what I play.
Mhm.
He'll have his Call of Duty, but like the thing that like when you go to the schoolyard and be like, oh, you have a PS3 and whatever. Well, I got Halo. They don't have that game at the moment.
Yeah, but even if they did, I don't feel like it would have been the same reaction. I have Halo. The other kids probably would have said, "Oh, great, good fucking luck with that shit."
Oh,
Mhm.
probably. But I'm just saying, there's that piece of the puzzle missing that I think is right. A lot of gamers right now are not feeling Xboxes. They just don't have anything unique to offer.
Mhm.
Games Pass is a great service for gamers as a whole. We already own a lot of those games from. I still have my 360 collection stuff. Is it cool to be able to revisit them and download them instantly? Yeah. Is it cool that they put their newest games on there, but a lot of them are on early access? There's no kill. They need the killer app. The killer app is what sells things, and they don't have it.
I agree.
And they keep buying up all these studios. Like Xbox has been buying studios left, right, and center, and they don't really have anything to prove from it yet.
I think give it a couple years and they will. Well,
I think this will be a big generation for Xbox. I think they're going to put out some amazing titles this generation, but I don't think we're going to see them for another 2 to 3 years.
yeah, exactly,
Mhm.
and that's okay. I'll
Yeah.
probably buy the Xbox Series X when those games come out.
Oh, but I didn't. If you look at Sony right now, they have
Banger after banger.
they have a roadmap planned out, like for the next
Year
9 months.
at least.
It looks like
Yeah.
I have a question.
of bangers of just games that make people buy consoles.
Correct.
Mhm.
Nick, what was your question?
It's more for Ryan, really. Is Dark Souls like Demon Souls, or is that like a completely different experience?
So it's the first of that kind of game. It was a PS3 exclusive. It's just like it. It is extremely hard. That movement combat. It's just the first one of them. That
So
was only on.
if I like Dark Souls, will I like Demon Souls?
Yes, you'll love it.
Mhm.
All right, because I got Dark Souls on here on the 360 Game Pass, and
Yeah.
I will try it out.
It's a little clunky. It plays like an old. If you don't mind playing older games, like I don't know if that's something that like bothers you.
No.
Going back to them.
all the time.
I do like to believe in my head. You go once a week and just play through Splinter Cell.
Once a year. It is my Christmas break into the New Year game series I replay every year.
Just all of them.
Yeah. I can beat
I
them
love
all like in 2 days though. So they're not long games.
No, they're not. They're great
I
games.
watch
I'll give you that.
Does anybody else have something to bring up before we end the show?
I think we should all just be happy that we are in a good time for video games.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the best timeline. I think we should be happy that people in this group who wanted to get their consoles locked in, and some who didn't but still did, got their consoles today.
My day is on Tuesday for the Xbox Series X.
Nobody gives a shit.
I can't wait to see you be the only one in line.
I hope not. I hope so. In my case.
All right, gentlemen. Well, thank you very much for entertaining me for half an hour and then leaving me and then coming back for half an hour. Nick, where can people find you?
On Instagram at That Strong Nerd.
Vinny, where can people find you?
Instagram, Twitter at Vinny.
And Ryan, where can people find you?
Twitter and Instagram are at RyanDeline3055.
You can find me on Instagram, Penultimate Conquest. Thank you, gentlemen, once again. And I will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.